Oh, we back. We in that bit. We in that bit. We here. Y'all can hear me now, right? Because I'm seeing movement. Y'all should be able to. Yes. How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? Listen, y'all. The crystal shop just got restocked with new necklaces, so y'all make sure y'all get them before they sell out. How are y'all doing today? We about to get deep into this one. This live, you already know I'm about to spit some game. I'm about to spit some game onto y'all, but I want to check in with y'all. How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? I'm about to put it in the chat right now for the crystal shop. How are y'all doing today? Put it in the chat right now for the. They said, "Can you play the song?" I got you. Let's get it lit. Let's get it lit real quick. Let's get it lit real quick before we start the live. Let's get it lit real quick before we start the live. Make sure y'all can hear that. Y'all can hear that? Let's go. It's up to go. Let's go. My little just go. Hi, hi. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? Somebody said feeling low. Why you feeling low, queen? Why you feeling low, queen? I'm feeling good today. Cause I already know what's about to go on. I got some notes that I want to talk about today. Is it on this phone? Is it on my other phone? Working out right now. That's what I'm talking about. So listen, y'all. Today's live is going to be more about energy and really mastering on how to manifest. Okay? That's one thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let me go ahead and tag that comment. All right. So I'm going to my notes because I wrote some notes down. That I want. Okay, boom. I got my notes. So this live is going to be about how to level up your life to the next level. Okay? How to level up your life. All right? Now, I know a lot of people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. I know that feeling. I was once there before. And a lot of times when we are sick and tired, we don't recognize that we've sometimes put ourselves there. So what do we need to do to get ourselves out of it? You got to learn how to create. You see, you got a lot of people on the internet telling you about manifestation. And honestly, I feel like they don't really understand the science of manifestation. There is an actual science to it. Okay? But first, before we do this, we got to take a deep breath. One more time. There we go. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling after that? So boom. Let me go ahead and pull up Instagram too, because I know Instagram gonna want to hear this. I know Instagram is gonna want to hear this. Listen, y'all, this is the type of live where you want to take notes. No lie. No lie. This is the type of live where you want to take notes. This is the live you want to take notes. So make sure y'all share this live with your friends and get ready. So if you're sick of how you've been living, you sick of how your life been, this live is for you. I'm going to tell you how to get out of it. I'm going to tell you how to get out of the slump. I'm going to tell you how to get out of the slump. All right. So the first thing that I want to talk about, I got to pull it up. Okay. The first thing that I want to talk about is pendulums. Okay. We talked about this already in the last live, but I'm really going to get deep into it. Okay. So here are my notes real quick. You know what? Let me go ahead and just copy this and put this in my computer so I can continue looking at y'all over here. All right. I'm telling you, this about to get deep. I'm telling you, this about to get deep. Like, y'all gonna like this. Y'all gonna like this. Y'all is going to like this. Pendulums. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for me? Y'all ready for me? Okay, let's start recording now. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? I'm so excited to come onto this live and come into this video. And I want to teach you guys something new about your reality that you probably didn't know. This live is intended for the person who is sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they are tired of how they've been living. You need a change. You need something new in your life. You need a breakthrough. You need something. I get it. I was once there. So I'm going to tell you what you need to do to create a breakthrough within your life. But let me make you aware. Most of it is mental. So if you are not ready to change who you are, because in order to get to where you want to be, you have to become a whole different person. Write that down. In order to have what it is that you desire, you have to be willing to become a whole new person. Okay? So first things first, what I want to get into is the pendulum. Okay? Let me make this. Pendulums are energetic entities that are created by the collective thoughts and emotions of people. I want y'all to listen to this. Pendulums are energetic entities. I want y'all to get used to this language, because the more you can become aware of it, the more you can spot it. All right. So write it down in the chat, pendulum. Everybody write it down in the chat, because I need to know that you listen, and I need to know that you paying attention in class today. Everybody write in the chat the word pendulum. Write in the chat the word pendulum. Okay, I see you. Pendulum. Okay, I see you. All right, thank you very much. Okay, good. Let's finish. Pendulums are energetic entities that are created by the collective thoughts and emotions of people. They are essentially structures or systems like government, religions, ideologies, or trends that feed off of the energy people give them when they get emotionally or mentally involved. I'm going to give you an example of a pendulum. An example of a pendulum is everyone saying, what they were saying? The market's going to crash. When everybody was like, oh, America's going broke. America's going to crash. When they kept doing things like that to get everybody focused in on one aspect and fear it, that is a pendulum. 2019, I want to be careful with my words because I know they flag certain things. But in 2019, that sickness that spread around was a pendulum. Okay. So when you hear multiple things being talked about and it's being used to take emotional energy from the masses, then you are dealing with a pendulum. Is that making sense? Now, here's the breakdown. Pendulums represent external forces that pull you into their energy fields. Whenever you get emotionally invested in a movement, a belief system, or societal expectation, you lose your personal energy and individuality. Okay? For example, I know y'all may not like this, but Christianity could be a pendulum. Okay? It can be a pendulum. Meaning that when you go to the church or when you go to this place or this place and it's a bunch of Christians and they're judging you or they're condemning you, that is a pendulum because it's sucking your emotional energy out. Okay? All right. Or a pendulum can even be a work environment. The work environment is so toxic and everybody knows it. So the moment you walk in the door, it's automatically taking your energy. That is a pendulum. Your toxic home. Everybody gets drunk. Everybody is smoking. And guess what happens? They get toxic. That is also a pendulum. And when you go, the schools are also a pendulum. And when you go there, and it just seems like it sucks your energy. How many of y'all are aware that maybe you have been in a pendulum or you've been getting sucked into a pendulum? How many of y'all are learning this for the first time? I told you today was going to be different. Today you was going to learn something completely new. And it was going to help you to become aware of what's really going on. We're not going to talk about manifestation as if it's just visualize what you want and that's it. No, we have to get to the bottom of why you think the way you think, why you react the way you react. Quite frankly, this might be a therapy session. Your relationship with your parents could be a pendulum. Your relationship with your partner could be a pendulum. Just telling you, okay? The pendulum thrives on your emotional investment, whether it's positive or negative, because it exists to maintain its momentum. So if you're around somebody who every time they try to piss you off, you get emotional, that pendulum between y'all two, it's thriving on you cracking. It's thriving on you reacting. It's thriving on you losing your cool. But today that stops. Because all it takes is for you to become aware to get out of the program. Once you are aware of the program that is happening, that's when you can defeat it. But it's all about knowing what's happening and knowing how to respond next time, because it will try to come to collect. So, to create the life you want, you must free yourself from being controlled by pendulums. This means not over-identifying with social structures or being swept up in groupthink trends or dramas. For example, the whole Diddy thing was a pendulum. It was a pendulum. It triggered people who had dealt with things like that. It got everybody talking. It got everybody putting their emotional input into it. Now, pendulums aren't always negative. Pendulums aren't always negative. Some pendulums can be positive. All right? So, like I said, to create the life you want, you have to free yourself from being controlled by pendulums. Don't over-identify with anything, but stay neutral and detached. You reclaim your energy and you focus on your personal reality. Because when you start to entertain these pendulums, you start to tell yourself that you want a reality like the people that's also involved in this reality. So, for example, if everybody is worried about a crash happening to the market, and now you're getting super enthralled in everyone's fearful energy about it, you're naturally creating that reality in your own life that something about you is going to be affected by the crash. But when you stay detached and you're like, you know what? I know I'm going to be calm. I know I'm going to be good. I know I'm good. Then you start to detach yourself from it and you start to have your own reality. Okay? Now, let's talk about something else called excess potential. All right, y'all ready? Everybody comment excess potential. I hope y'all taking notes. I hope y'all paying attention, boy. Everybody comment excess potential. I hope y'all taking notes. I need a personal session with you. DM me. Excess potential. DM me if you're trying to do a one-on-one. Because one thing about it, when you do a one-on-one with me, I'm able to point out every single limiting belief that you have. Excess, not access. So let's get into it because I don't want to deviate, okay? Excess potential arises when you give too much importance to something. Let me say that one more time. Excess, not access, excess, meaning like more than needed. Excess potential arises when you give too much importance to something. This creates an imbalance in the energy field. And the universe compensates by creating balancing forces, which often manifest as obstacles or difficulties. You ever had someone like you ever went to someone and was like, this is going to be so good for me. Like it's like putting your eggs in one basket. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say that there's nothing wrong with putting your eggs in one basket, but when you are overly excited about something, remember as a kid, you was like, oh my God, I can't wait to go on this date. Here's a better example. You ever had somebody that you like, right? And you're like, I can't wait to go on this date. I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to see them. But every time you did that, it got canceled. Every time you were overly fixated on one thing, it didn't work out. And the reason why was because you had so much energy on this side of the scale that it had to create obstacles in order to get balance. That's why you cannot make money overly important, because if you say, oh my God, money is so important, guess what? It's going to disappoint you every time. Because it's like that's why they tell you detach from things. Let me finish. So, this is what I mean. The universe strives for balance, okay? And when we mentally or emotionally overinflate the importance of a goal, an object, or a situation, we disturb the equilibrium. Excess potential reflects a mindset of desperation, attachment, or obsession, which creates resistance. Is this making sense? Is everybody taking notes? This is why it's important that, when you like that girl, when you like that boy, you can't give them too much, because anytime you're giving something too much of that energy, it's naturally going to run away. Thank you, vegan, for the heart puff. Somebody said, repeat that. The universe strives for balance. And when you mentally or emotionally overinflate the importance of a goal, an object, or a situation, you disturb the equilibrium. Okay? Excess potential reflects a mindset of desperation, attachment, or obsession, which creates resistance. I told y'all today was going to be different when it came to manifesting. This isn't your typical close your eyes and visualize. This is actually teaching you energy work. And this is why when you are this is why the people who are rich, you over here like, oh my God, you got them Louboutins? And they're like, yeah, they're cool. It's nothing to them. They're detached from it. But they're not like, it ain't shit though. They don't say that, but they're detached from it. Because anything you're attached to is naturally going to separate from you. Because there's too much emphasis. And in this realm, you're not supposed to be attached to anything. So once you get attached to something, the universe is going to teach you a lesson. Okay. Now let's get into the next one. Balancing forces. Everybody comment down below. Balancing forces. Comment this down below. Balancing forces. Comment this down below. And this whole lecture will be in my mystery school. Balancing forces. Thank you, vegan, for the Halloween, the pumpkin. Is it because I gave too much entertaining? Sometimes. Here we go. You ready? Everybody on TikTok, let's get this live to 10,000 likes. Can you do that for me? My people on TikTok, can you get this live to 10,000 likes for me? So here we go. Balancing forces. Balancing forces are the universe's natural way of correcting energetic imbalances caused by excess potential. They come into play when your emotional or mental state is too extreme or attached. Okay? Y'all, let me say that one more time. Balancing forces are the universe's natural way of correcting energetic or imbalances caused by excess potential. So every time that you have too much importance on something, something will always come to balance it out. All right? That's why we talk about, what's the word? Duality. It's balance. Okay? So, the world operates in a state of balance, and any deviation from that balance caused by exaggerated emotion or inflated desires attracts forces that restore equilibrium. This is akin to karma or Newton's third law in a philosophical sense. Too much intensity in one direction will trigger a counter force. If you're so hyped on this has to go right, this has to go right, this has to go right, what do you think is going to happen? Something is going to go wrong because you're too on this side. But if you're like, I'm cool and I'm calm, well, whatever happens, I'm going to over prepare, then go with the flow. You see, a lot of y'all stress yourselves out because you want to force things to go right. Okay? So, what you need to do in order to master this is learn the law of neutrality. Let me see if I can pull that up for y'all. Law of neutrality. I'm about to kick you out, bruh. Hey, you need to get out. Everybody say hi to Cash real quick before I kick him out. Everybody say hi to Cash real quick before I kick him out. Y'all see the crystal on him? You kick him out. All right. The law of neutrality. Let's talk about this. So, the law of neutrality states learning how to be balanced in emotions no matter what happened. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. They don't have it. Regardless. So, this is what the law of neutrality means in the way that I can explain it. The law of neutrality states you being able to stay calm in the midst of chaos, in the midst of everything going so good. You can feel good, but what you want to do is you want to stay calm when things are happening in the negative sense. And if you're over expecting things, like you said, you're expecting what you want to happen, but it might not happen if you're over expecting it. Let me tell you why. Because in manifestation, if you're over expecting it, you're actually in a space of lack. Is this making sense? If you're like, I can't wait, I know this is going to happen. I know it. If you're doing that, that means that you're actually in a state of lack. Because if you were acting like the person that already had it, you would be more chill about it. You would be excited, but you would be like, yeah, I'm grateful for it. You would be at peace with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you ever seen people and you like, man, act like you've been here before. Just act like you've been here before. Can we get to 20K on TikTok? Act like you've been here before. So the next thing we're going to talk about is slides, okay? Everybody comment below, slides. Everybody comment below, slides. SLIDES, slides. Slides are mental images Now understand, this about to get deep now. This about to get deep. So I need to make sure I got y'all attention. Slides are mental images of desired realities that you vividly visualize and emotionally resonate with as if it already happened. Did y'all get that? Thank you for the lightning. Let me say it one more time. Slides are mental images of desired realities that you vividly visualize and emotionally resonate with as if it already happened. So that download in your brain. I want you to think about slides like a film roll. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I mean. I want you to think about slides as if it's a roll of film. That's how I want you to think about it. And every slide is a scene in your little movie. Every slide is a scene in your little movie. You want to know what's interesting about these little slides? You may be going from scene to scene, but everything is already existing simultaneously. Come on. You can't tell me that. Come on. That's facts. So that is a slide. Now, let's continue going. So, the slide helps you project into a different space of variation where your desired outcome already exists. So, basically, what I'm telling you is that if you're in, let's do this one. If you're in this reality right here, let me show my people on Instagram. If you're in this reality right here, this reality exists. It exists right here. All you got to do is jump to it. You got to jump to it. And it's possible. So let's keep going. Comment down below and leave a like if this is helping you. Here we go. Let's go. So here's the breakdown of that. The universe contains all possible realities. That's what I mean by space of variation. All possible realities. There's realities where you was a lawyer, where you was your hair blue, your hair red, you adopted. There's a whole bunch of different realities, okay? So the universe contains all possible realities. And by focusing on a specific version of reality through a mental slide, through your own visualization, by keeping a point, like a perspective of you. So if you want to be wealthy, holding your mind and fixating on that version of you, you start to tune yourself to that reality. Now, what you don't know is that you tune yourself out of it with some of the decisions that you make. So when you start to tell yourself that you're this wealthy person, this multimillionaire, this person, but then later on when it's time for you to buy some food and you like, I gotta do this with my money. You're afraid to spend. You tuned yourself out of it. Is that making sense? When you tell yourself, I'm wealthy, and you're visualizing this, but then when it's time for you to go to the grocery store and buy something that you absolutely need, and you start to spend, but you're fearful when you're spending, you already tuned yourself out of that reality. Because you started to make a decision or have an emotional reaction that is not congruent with that reality that you were just visualizing about. You see, all your choices and all of your beliefs and your actions have to be congruent. And one thing that I want to tell y'all to do is you can ask yourself, is what I'm doing today what the higher version of me would be doing? The version of me that I admire, the version of me that I adore, the version of me that I love, would they be doing what I'm doing right now? Would they be doing it? A lot of y'all are seeking information. So yes. But when you start questioning this and questioning that and being like this, ask yourself, with the version of me that I want to be, would they act like this? Would they do this? Would they drink? Would they smoke? Would they? All these questions. Thank you, Karma, for the ticket. Okay. So here we go. The universe contains all possible realities, and by focusing on a specific version of reality, you tune yourself to that reality like a radio tuning into a frequency. However, your emotional attachment must remain neutral. By creating a mental image of your desired reality, you set the stage for your physical reality to catch up. Okay? So, this technique is a very powerful manifestation tool. But in order for you to use it effectively, you have to visualize your desired outcome clearly and add your emotions to it. Like basically when you get that new car, maybe let a tear down when you visualize into insight how excited you would be. But don't cling to it or worry about how it will come to pass. Thank you, Fitty. Feel the emotions of already having what you desire and let that be your dominant energy. So you feel grateful, you feel alive, you ever felt a natural happy high? You ever felt a natural happy high? That's what you want to go after. That natural happy high. Okay? Y'all ready? We about to go to the next one. Space of variation. Listen, y'all. If you want what I'm reading, this will be on my mystery school. Okay? So if you want to join the mystery school for my people on YouTube, it's in the description. For my people on TikTok, you would have to DM me to get it. All right? These are my lectures and my breakdowns. So here we are. The space of variation. Let's talk about it. Y'all still with me? Are y'all still with me? Let me know if you still with me. Drop some emojis. Did we get to 20K on TikTok? We're not at 20K on TikTok yet. Are y'all with me? Okay, good. I just want to make sure y'all with me. All right. So, the space of variations is the concept that every possible event, outcome, or reality exists simultaneously. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions shift you from one reality or one variation to another. That's why I'm telling you that cheap shit, it keeps shifting you to more and more realities where you have less and less. Every time you make a decision out of lack, you shift to a reality where you're broke and more broke. Are you hearing me? I hope y'all really hearing me for real. Okay? So, life is a multiverse of infinite possibilities. And each of these realities is already real and accessible. That means that whatever reality it is that you want to get to, you can access it. Here's a perfect example. That movie Everywhere, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Let's pull that up real quick. Let's pull that up. Let's pull that up. Everything Everywhere All at Once. This right here, this movie right here is a perfect example of what I am talking about. And if you haven't watched it yet, I recommend you watch it. Because it's going to help you understand multiverses. It's going to help you understand multiverses. All right? Let's get to it. And basically and let me tell you about the movie. In the movie, basically what happens is that this person is able to do certain actions. Whenever she acts out of her norm, she shifts to another reality. So now it makes me think, what happens when you start to break outside of your natural habits and your natural routines and you start to do things a little bit differently? Are you going to start to shift to different realities? because you're not acting as your normal self in your normal reality that you're in, but you start acting in a different way, it triggers you. What's up? What's up, girl? So let's finish. Okay? Life is a multiverse of infinite possibilities, and each of those realities are already real and accessible. And this is a quantum theory, suggesting that you don't need to create your reality. It already exists. Instead, you select a reality through your mindset, focus, and energy. Let's get it to 30K, y'all, on TikTok. You don't have to create your reality. It's already created. It's already there. You just have to select it through your thoughts, your actions, and your emotions. So that means that the only thing that's holding you back is your thoughts, your words, your environments, your emotions, and your actions. That's what's holding you back. The way you act. The way you act is holding you back. Let's finish. By controlling your thoughts and your emotions, you can navigate to the specific reality you desire. To do this, align your energy, your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions with the reality that you want, and remain open to the pathways that take you there. For example, your rich self is not waking up scrolling on the phone for 30 minutes. Your rich self gets up and probably go do some yoga and shit. Am I spitting facts? What y'all think, YouTube? Am I spitting facts, YouTube? Am I spitting facts, TikTok? Am I spitting facts, Instagram? Somebody said I'm about to cry. Oh my God, I needed this. That's what I'm here for. Okay? Let's keep going. Outer intention. So now we're going to talk about intentions and how important intentions is. When's the last time that you did something and you set an intention before you did it? When was the last time that you set an intention before you did something? It's been a minute. You forgot. That's okay. I'm here to remind you. An example of what I think is, if you are planning to become a successful entrepreneur, every day that you sell something or every day that you wake up, you should visualize yourself making sales. You should visualize the Cash App sound going ching, ching. Let me give you an example, y'all. Let me give you an example. If you have a store, this is what you should be visualizing every morning. Tell me if y'all can hear it. That's what you should be hearing. Or this one. Hold on. Or this one. You get what I'm saying? These are the things that you have to do in order to trigger that aspect within your mind. Okay? Now, let's go. Intentions. Outer intention refers to the alignment of your personal desires with the flow of the universe. While inner intention is about personal willpower and effort, outer intention is about allowing the universe to guide you towards your goals with ease. Stick with me now. Inner intention is limited because it relies on personal effort, often forcing outcomes. Outer intention taps into a greater universal intelligence. Stick with me. It is about synchronizing your desires with the natural flow of life and trusting that the universe is working to bring your vision into reality. Outer intention taps into a greater universal intelligence. Oneness, exactly. Now, here's something else I want you to understand. Rather than forcing shit through your will, I gotta make this happen, I gotta make this happen. A sign of you forcing is you forcing yourself to work 80 fucking hours because you want to be a millionaire. That's not how you're gonna get it. That's not how you're gonna get it. Rather than forcing outcomes through sheer will, trust that the universe will guide you towards your goals. This requires a blend of clear intention, detachment from the outcome. Did y'all hear that? Detachment. Because I know a lot of y'all be saying you heard me, but you don't be hearing me when I say detachment from the outcome. An openness to unforeseen opportunities. That means that a lot of times your blessing is going to come from disguise, and it's usually going to come through the back door. Okay? Outer intention comes into play when you let go of control and you allow life to collaborate with you. Let's go to the next one. The wave of success. Everybody comment that down below. The wave of success. Everybody comment that down below. We almost at 30K. We almost at 30K on TikTok. The wave of success. Yes, TikTok. Here we go. The wave of success is a state of positive momentum. So now listen, let me teach you something about momentum. I want you to always think about a snowball when you think about momentum. I want you to always think about a snowball when you think about momentum. And the reason why is because with snowballs, the more energy you put into them, eventually they start to gain momentum on their own. Eventually they start to gain momentum on their own. Okay? So now this wave of success is about to be momentum. Okay? So the wave of success is a state of positive momentum where things naturally go your way and good outcome seems to flow effortlessly into your life. You ever met people who just seem to always get their way? Life just going good. It's just like so easy for them and it doesn't seem like they work hard. They are probably on their wave of success. But let me teach you something. Never ever envy people. Never ever be mad at people because they got something that you have. Never be mad at them. Always be happy for them. Because if you show envy, if you show jealousy, that energy that you're putting out is not good energy and it doesn't get you closer to what you want. It actually repels you away. Because the person who's successful would be happy that other people are successful too. It's like when you get money, you don't want your friends to not have money. You want them to have money too so they could do stuff with you, right? Exactly. So let me tell you how to get onto the wave of success. But we got to get to 30K on TikTok. Let me teach you how to get into the wave of success. Y'all ready? You're welcome, Carlos. Let me tell you what it is. Success attracts success. When you achieve alignment with your goals and maintain a positive emotional state, you begin to ride a wave where things seem to click. They tend to click in place, and it's like you ain't even give it much effort. Is this making sense? This isn't luck. It's a result of being in the right energetic state where positive outcomes compound and you start to attract more positive results. You know what's crazy? It's like I can feel the positive energy in this live. It's like I feel like talking about this and teaching about this, I feel like I can feel all y'all energy rising and it's starting to create a collective of energy. Are y'all feeling that too, or is it just me? I feel like the collective of everyone in this live energy literally rose. Like it feels lighter. So Yes, positive outcomes, they compound. Now let's finish. You have to stay grateful. Here's the key. This is what I want you to do. Every time you get a little win, I want you to celebrate it as if it's the biggest thing in the world. Because the more momentum that you put behind that little win, the more bigger wins you start to get. They start to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay? So stay grateful for small wins and continue to build momentum. Every time you have a little win, like for example, we hit 30K likes on TikTok. Because I give that level of excitement and appreciation and gratitude, I'm more likely to receive more. Okay? Stay grateful for small wins and continue to build momentum. Focus on what's going right, and that will amplify. The key is maintaining an energetic state of gratitude, detachment, and allowing good things to unfold. You see, let me teach y'all something. A lot of y'all, when good things start to happen in your life, you start to feel guilt. You start to feel survivor's remorse. You start feeling like it's luck. You start feeling like it's going to go away. But I'm here to tell you, it's not. It's not going to go away unless you think it's going to go away. It's like you are in fear that your old life is going to come back, but your old life only comes back by you being in fear. You see that cycle? Now let's go back a little bit. Let's talk about why it's important to reduce the importance on the things that you want in life. So, the importance refers to the significance you assign to a goal, an object, or situation, or even a person. When you elevate something's importance, you create excess potential, which leads to balancing forces. Okay? I know we talked about this, but I gotta whirlwind because everything doesn't make sense unless I emphasize this. Because a lot of y'all will be like, yeah, I'm manifesting like it's gotta happen. And just because you have that energy towards it, you're literally repelling it away because you want it so bad. You ever had somebody who wanted you so bad and it repelled you away? Why do you think you like the people who are a little more nonchalant about you? They not careless, but they just not on your body like that. Those are the type of people that you tend to be attracted to. Why do you think so? Because there needs to be space for you to attract them also. If that one person is just all on your body, there's no space for you. Is that making sense?
Got him. We fucking got him.
Exactly. Let's continue. The universe operates on balance, and the more you inflate the significance of a goal or event, the more imbalanced your energy becomes. This imbalance causes friction and resistance, making it harder for you to achieve what you want. Reducing importance means emotionally detaching from the outcome and treating your desires with a sense of neutrality. Okay? All right. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about when it comes to this is feeling. The feeling principle. This is how you need to feel throughout your day. This is how you need to feel all the time from this point forward. You cannot leave this live without understanding how you need to feel. And if you are feeling positive, you need to hold on to this energy as much as you can. So, it's the frailing principle. My bad, I didn't even read what I wrote right. Frailing, not feeling. But I do want to talk about feeling. You need to make sure that throughout your day, you're keeping yourself in a positive light. There will be tests and there will be triggers. People will literally come into your life just to try to make you upset. And the reason why is because they're upset and your positive energy is making them feel a type of way. You ever was so upset with your life and it's like when you seen somebody who was like super happy making all this money, you felt the type of way a little bit. It's okay. Just be real. Just be real. When you was in your bad mood and somebody came to you with some good positive news, it made you feel a type of way a little bit. And it's not that you didn't want them to be successful or happy. It's just you just wasn't in that energy. You get what I'm saying? Now, this is why it's important that when people come to you with that energy, you learn how to, have a little empathy for them, but keep it pushing. Okay? So, how many of y'all feel like y'all have a different understanding about manifestation now? How many of y'all feel like y'all have a different understanding about manifestation? I'm reading y'all comments. How many of y'all feel like y'all got a better understanding of manifestation? Let me read y'all comments. Let's get this to 40K. You say a little bit. If you enjoy these breakdowns, if you enjoy these lectures, and you want to actually be able to reread it over and read my little PowerPoint and study this and study from my classes, DM me right now to join my mystery school. It's $28 to join. It's $28 to join. Okay? So now we're about to break into the next thing, all right? The next thing that we're about to talk about is magnetism. The next thing that we're about to talk about is magnetism. I'm getting it out of my notes right now. That's the next thing we're about to talk about. Magnetism. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I need everybody to drop some fire emojis if y'all ready to learn about magnetism, how to become your most magnetic self, how to have an aura that's felt from miles away. When you walk in the door, people can just, you ever just saw somebody, you was just like, damn, they energy, just their energy. Yeah, we got them fire emojis in the chat. Let's go. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a couple notes from my master class called Magnetism, okay? Now, I've been studying, it's monthly. I've been studying magnetism for since 2017, okay? And if you feel like you're not as sexy as you want to be, if you feel like you're not glowing as you need to be, if you feel like you don't have big D energy for real, it's not about how you look. I mean, when I say it's not about how you look, meaning like your natural face, but it is about how you carry yourself. You get what I'm saying? That's a different kind of look, your energetic look. All right? So now let's get into it. Let's get into it. The first thing we need to understand is, what is the definition of magnetic? Let's look up what is the definition of magnetic. Here we go. So, the definition of magnetic is possessing an extraordinary power or ability to attract. Do you see how this is connected to what I was just teaching you about? Do you understand, in order for you to attract that person that you like, in order for you to get that person to like you, or to get that job to like you, or to get people to watch your videos, you have to be able to attract. Anything that you want in life, you have to learn how to be magnetic. Okay? Now, let's get into it. Now, the first thing that I want you to understand is that manipulation isn't always negative. Sometimes we think that manipulation is negative because most people are manipulating in a negative way. That is facts. But the word manipulation isn't a negative word. We make it negative. Okay? So what that means is, when you manipulate your energy, you're not being negative. You're just learning how to almost be an alchemist for real. When you're meditating and you're working your energy, you're manipulating your energy. And the reason why I'm breaking this down is because anytime you hear me say manipulate, within this breakdown, I don't want you to take it negative. All right. So you're talking about a psychological manipulation, Slay. I understand. So let's get into it. All right. Magnetism is simply just an exploration of how you are able to influence people and captivate people through your charm and through subtle persuasion and a little manipulation. Okay? What that means is manipulating your energy is, instead of being calm, you're a little more seductive. You're a little more eyes on them. Does this make sense? Okay? So I'm going to teach you a couple techniques, a couple body language techniques, a couple understanding of yourself to make you more magnetic. I'm never going to teach you something negative. This is my warning right now. I will never teach you something negative, but I could understand how someone could use this for negativity if their intention is wrong. But that's with any type of tool. If I teach you how to manifest, you could use that negatively. So I just want to make you understood of that. I just want to make sure you understand that, okay? So, number one, if you are going to learn how to seduce people and magnetize people, if you're a music artist, if you're a fashion designer, if you want to be in front of people, if you want to be famous, if you want to be on YouTube, if you want to learn how to talk to people, you have to, number one, understand human desire. Comment that down below. You have to understand human desire. Sometimes we get so caught up in what we want, we don't think about what they want. What's up, Nicholas? Nicholas, we added some new crystals on the website. You have to understand what people want. You see, a lot of times to be magnetic, you have to get outside of yourself. You have to start thinking like other people. You have to start putting yourself in other people's shoes. That is so sexy. I want to let you know, when somebody is able to have emotional empathy, I think that is so sexy and so magnetic. I want to make sure I'm in the middle. It's so magnetic. Now let's get into it. At the heart of magnetism and seduction is an understanding of what drives human desire. Seduction and magnetism works by tapping into the unmet emotional or psychological needs of the person or the people that you are trying to attract. So, for example, if you're trying to attract spiritual people, you need to figure out, what is it that they're missing in their life? What is it that they're missing in their life? A lot of times, spiritual people, what they're missing and what they love is information. If you're trying to seduce a person who's always inside, who's always to themselves, what they're missing is someone who is more extrovert. That's what they're missing. They're missing an extroverted part of their life. When you make videos, ask yourself, what are you trying to provide to these people that they don't have? Is it entertainment? Is it a friend? Is it positive words? What is it that you are trying to bring to them? Okay? Maybe it's peace. Maybe that's what they're missing. So this may involve offering excitement, adventure, mystery, or even a sense of belonging to someone who has a life that seems boring to them. Maybe they need a little mystery. Maybe they need a little cat game. I know me, when I get bored, I would love for somebody to play a little game with me. I tell my girl all the time, just play with me a little bit. Just play with me a little bit. I love that. Let's not get boring. By identifying these desires, you can craft an approach that draws the people in. Maybe the spiritual community is needing comedy. Maybe it's needing excitement. Maybe it's needing authenticity. So then you say, well, you know what? I'm going to come into the spiritual community and I'm going to be super vulnerable. I'm going to tell them everything that's going on with me because I want to attract people who are in seek. or in search of more authenticity. You see how intention is powerful at this point? Because now you're already sending out an energy of who you want to come to you because of the intention. This gets deep, y'all. We only on the first thing. We about to get to the second one. Cultivating mystery. Mystery is one of the key tools to magnetism. Magnetism ain't magnetism without a little mystery. Why do you think Scorpios are so sexy? You tell me. Why you think Scorpios are so sexy? Because they got that little secret to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say. So, by remaining elusive, I'm not telling you to be fucking The Weeknd. I'm not telling you to be Playboy Cardi. But sometimes not telling people everything about you actually makes you more attractive. Let people find out their own way. For example, let me give you an example, right? Let's say you're talking to someone, right? And they're like, I love yoga. You know what I'm saying? I love Pilates, right? And you're a yoga teacher, right? This is an example. The person tells you that they love yoga, they love Pilates, and you're like, oh my God, that's dope. That's amazing. But you don't tell them that you're a yoga teacher. You don't tell them that you're a yoga instructor. You just let them go on. You let them talk. And then the next day they see on your story, oh my God, you teach yoga? You just instantly became sexier. You just instantly became sexier. And then when they ask, why you didn't say anything? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just listening to you. I was just so into what you had going on. It slipped my mind. They're going to be like, oh my God, that is dope. Oh my God, can we? Now you're going to see a level of excitement into them. Remember now, I'm a Scorpio. I'm giving you game. So, by withholding certain aspects of yourself and not revealing everything at once, you build intrigue. And then what happens is these people are interested. So tell me about you. I feel like I've been talking about myself this whole time. When you don't give everything about yourself away, you stay interesting. And it's also a form of protection. People shouldn't be having easy access to everything about you. You ever met somebody who just yap? They just yap about everything about them. They just keep talking about themselves. I do this. They're not interesting or attractive. They're annoying. Attention seeking, actually. That's why when you don't talk about everything, it gives you the energy of confidence. Because if the opposite of that is insecurity, then that means that you have to hold back a little bit. That's called control. And that makes people want to know more about you. Most of the time, we don't give a fuck about nobody else but us. But I'm teaching you how to make people give a fuck about you. You ready? People are naturally curious. And by leaving them with questions, you invite them to seek answers through deeper engagement with you. All right. Another thing we're going to talk about is seeking exclusivity. If you hang out with a friend every day you hang out with the same friend, that friend is eventually going to get tired of you. Don't lie. When you hang out with that same friend 4 or 5 days in a row, you get a little annoyed with them. You get a little tired of them. You be like, damn, boy, go home. So to be seductive, it's crucial to project a sense of exclusivity. Now, let me tell you how to do this the right way and not do it in a dickish way. Let me tell you how you do it. Get super infatuated with your purpose so that way you're naturally busy. You don't want to create a fake busyness. That's not cool. Like, even in your spirit, you're not going to feel cool. You know what I'm saying? What you need to do is you need to get your own habits so you're naturally busy. So that way when people call you in the mornings, it's like you don't answer naturally because you're doing yoga. And then when you call back, you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I missed your call. I was doing yoga. That's gonna my bad. You was doing yoga? That's sexy. That's sexy. You didn't answer me because you was working on you. What I'm going to do, get mad? No, I'm just going to miss you more. And I'm just going to respect your time more. Are y'all with me? So, make others feel like they are special by giving them your full attention and making them believe that what you offer, whether it be your presence, affection, or conversation, is unique. So now when you're away, they miss you, they love you, they appreciate you. But then when you're with them, you're giving them great energy, high vibes, no attitudes. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all people that get moody, that's not seductive at all. I'm going to say it one more time. Y'all moody people, y'all people that get easily irritated, that is not seductive. So when you do this, you give them a good time when they're with you. This creates a desire for them to want to be close to you and experience more of you. You see them on Monday, you give them a good time, you don't talk to them and text them until Thursday. They're going to be fiending you. And even if you do want to text, because naturally you may want to text, give them a little, hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Hope you have a good day, and keep it pushing. This is also how you stay to yourself and not stay to yourself, but stay in yourself and not get wrapped up in other people. Because let me tell y'all think I don't know y'all. I'm going to read y'all to a filth right now. Y'all be getting too overly infatuated and too caught up in other people's lives, causing you to lose your own. You start liking a boy, liking a girl, or start liking something new in your life, and you start to forget about your life. Now you're watching your phone, waiting for them to text you. Excuse me. That's not sexy. That ain't P. You think I don't know? You think I don't know? I know. So, use indirect approaches. Now, let me tell you something for my guys out there and for my girls. You can learn how to apply this to you. When you like someone and you walk up to them and the first thing is, how you doing? Let me get your number. It's a turn off. It's a turn off. But when you come to people, you're just like, man, I like your shirt. They feel more safer to have a full conversation with you. But when you come off very like aggressive, like what's good, man? I think you're beautiful. Like it just can kind of put people in a certain position where now they're watching your every move, especially because they know you're attracted to them. Right? But when you use some indirect approaches, it makes them feel easier to trust you. Okay? So instead of pursuing, let me read this to y'all. Instead of pursuing goals in a direct or overtly aggressive way, the art of magnetism, this is anything that you do too. The art of magnetism and seduction is about subtly guiding others to the conclusion you desire. By planting ideas and making suggestions in indirect ways, you allow the other person to feel like they are making the decisions on their own, though they are being subtly led by you. This is what I mean, right? If you are at work, right? And you want someone to go a certain direction, you know, telling people what to do, especially in the age of Aquarius, doesn't work. You have to kind of subtly hint that way is the best way. So, for example, if you're like, they're like, hey, man, I'm trying to figure out if I should go left or right. Just be like, you know, every time I heard about left, I just find that a lot of people tend to like go left. Like it don't really work out well for them. So I don't know. You let me know. That's going to put a little hint in their brain that going left isn't the right way to go. You understand what I'm trying to say? You want to basically hint at things. You don't want to tell people straight up what it is. Because when you draw the line in the sand for people, they act like they don't want to. When you try to tell people that's not the right way, they really don't want to listen now, because don't nobody want to be told what to do. That's not sexy. That's not sexy. Okay? So, by planting ideas and making suggestions, thank you for the gift, Liv. In indirect ways, you allow the other person to feel like they are making the decision on their own. I know y'all like this. Okay? So, sheesh, I got a lot to go. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. 6 more. 6 more. Y'all want me to keep going? Y'all want me to keep going? Y'all got to get me to 100,000 likes on TikTok if y'all want me to keep going. Y'all want me to keep going? It get deeper and better too. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me get some water real quick before I keep going. Let me get some water real quick. Let's go. All right. Let's keep it going. Here we go. Let's see. This is so interesting. I love teaching stuff like this. So, tap into fantasy. Tap into fantasy. This is the next one, okay? So, seduction did not think about it, right? Think about Leos, right? Leos are the 5th sign. 5 is the number of seduction. So if you're born on the 5th, the 14th, or the 23rd, you are naturally seductive. Okay? All right. So, seduction and magnetism thrives on making others feel seen, appreciated, and admired. Genuine flattery and attentive listening and subtle compliments can disarm individuals and make them more open to your influence. That's cold game right there. That's cold game right there. This is why it's important that you think about other people. You can't just be so stuck on yourself that you don't want to give people compliments. You don't want to tell people, you know what, your hair looks nice. It makes them, oh my God, really? You think so? Yes, I think so. You get what I'm saying? But it has to be authentic. You cannot be giving fake compliments. It will never work. Somebody said, wait, can you repeat that? See, you're not paying attention. I'm going to say it one more time. Magnetism and seduction thrives on making others feel seen, appreciated, and also admired. Genuine flattery and attentive listening and subtle compliments can disarm individuals and make them more open to your influence. What this means is if you're talking to someone who has a heavy wall, they're not open to people, they don't like people like that, giving them a little compliment and listening to them wholeheartedly, genuinely, will have them open up to you more. Okay? Now, this one is going to seem dark, but I'm going to explain it in a way that you can understand. Play on contradictions. Now, a person that I'm going to show as a perfect contradiction is XXXTentacion. And I'm going to break this down for you, okay? Play on contradictions. All right? Let me read this first and then I'm going to talk about it. Another important tactic is to create a persona that combines contrast. I'm not going to say create. I'm going to say embody and accept the aspects of you that are contradictions, because we are contradictions. Being both distant yet approachable, confident yet vulnerable, playful yet serious. These contradictions are appealing because they keep others guessing and they create a dynamic aura that prevents predictability, which can dull seduction. Being predictable is so boring. Now, let me tell you why I bring up XXXTentacion. XXXTentacion was so depressed but positive. He was so dark but light. He was so serious but playful. He was so confident and egotistical but vulnerable and insecure at the same time. This makes it hard to grasp. I think this is probably the best part of everything that I'm teaching. You see, a lot of y'all want to come off as perfect, and that's not seductive at all. It actually, trying to come off as perfect actually repels people away, and it makes people not like you. Because you're not relatable. You're not relatable. So contradict yourself sometimes. Be real. You know what I'm saying? Don't, for example, don't always talk about your wins sometimes. Tell people about some of the hard times that you've been through. Because if you're always talking about, yeah, I went through this, I got this, I got this, I got this, people are going to be like, oh God, you're just braggadocious. But when you talk to people and you're like, man, you know, I've had some dark moments in my life. Now you're coming off as more real. You get what I'm saying? The power of withdrawal. Seduction and magnetism is not just about attraction, but it's also mastering the rhythm of push and pull. Think about this like manifesting, right? There's going to be moments when you're very deep into your manifestation, and then right when you wake up from that visualization, you're detached from it. That's an example of push and pull. By periodically withdrawing your attention, affection, or presence, you create a longing in the other person. I'm not telling you to be hot and cold. All I'm saying is have moments where you're all about them, and then have moments where you go into yourself to rework on yourself. So for example, on the weekends, you hang out with them, you give them all your attention, all your energy. And then during the week, you go into yourself, you work on yourself, you work on your art, you get really focused on you. This is a healthy way of practicing that push and pull aspect. It's just balance. It's just balance. I'm not going to tell you to leave them on red, and I think that's toxic. I think that's very toxic and very rude. You're playing with people's feelings at that point. I think it's more attractive when you tell the person, when they say, hey, what's going on? Like, I haven't heard from you. Oh, I'm sorry, my love. I've just been so busy on my work. I've been so busy at the gym, like, you know, and making them aware of why you're busy. That's even sexier. We're in a day and age where being unhealthy is not sexy. I'm telling you right now. You have to be healthily magnetic. I'm never going to teach you shit to do it in a negative way. Okay? But I won't lie. Absence does make people appreciate your presence more. Okay? And then this last thing we're going to talk about is embodying confidence. Confidence is the most magnetic trait a person can possess. It signals self-assuredness and command over one's environment, which others find alluring. When you walk in a room and your energy can be felt, people find that attractive. To be successful in seduction, you must project confidence in your own value and worth, showing that you do not need validation from others, but welcome their interest. Listen, y'all. If you enjoyed this, I want you to comment below. I enjoyed this. Comment below if you enjoyed this. Comment below if you enjoyed this information. I want to see y'all comments. I enjoy this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. These are a lot of my my lectures that I write down, my PowerPoints. And here's something else that I want to say. Your birthday is also a factor in seeing how magnetic you are. So a lot of people don't know, but I know if you're magnetic based off of your birthday. And I know if you can struggle with it too. I know if you can struggle with confidence too by your birthday. And this is what I'm going to say. If you enjoyed learning about magnetism and you want to take this shit to the next level, join my class. Join my class. I done gave y'all so much information and wisdom on here for free. Imagine what happens when you invest in learning about the psychology of how to present yourself to the world. You see, exactly what I'm doing right now on this live is an example of magnetism. The fact that a lot of y'all have been on here for over 20 minutes already shows that I'm able to hold your attention. That you see the value in what I'm talking about. That is magnetism. Okay? So if you want to join my magnetism class, the only way you are eligible is you have to DM me your birthday. You have to DM me your birthday. You cannot join unless you send me your birthday. That is why the magnetism class, there's not a link for it anywhere. You can only join by sending me your birthday. My class is $99.91. Can it be on Insta? Yes, DM me on Instagram or DM me on TikTok. You have did so well. Thank you so much, love. Thank you. Thank you. I'm even going to show y'all a little bit of what it looks like just so y'all can see. And I have an app too. So when you join the class, all you have to do is download the app Sticks Mystery School. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So look, when you sign up for the class, let's say you sign up through the website, right? This is what the class looks like. This is what the class looks like. I built this website myself. And then what I taught about yesterday, I don't know if you guys was there, was talking about how high cortisol levels affect your magnetism. Welcome to the magnetism class. And this is a video on talking about cortisol levels. How having high cortisol levels affect your magnetism. It causes acne. See this? See this? You see this? You see this? Exactly. What is y'all talking about? I'm a teacher. I am a teacher. I teach. I teach, you eat. Come on. I ain't gonna show too much of the sauce. So if you are interested in joining this class, DM me right now your birthday. And I will let you know if you're eligible, and I will let you know how you can pay. Okay? All right? Now, the next thing that I want to let you guys know about before I head out is we just dropped some new necklaces on the website, handmade jewelry on my website. How long is it available for? It's a class. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So I just dropped, one of them already sold out. Another one already sold out. I just dropped new necklaces on the website. Some of them already selling out. Sheesh. And I want to show you guys them. And I want to help you guys pick out your next piece of jewelry. All right. Let me show y'all what we done added to I built this website myself too. Like, you could call me a little genius if you want. So check this out, right? My people on Instagram, y'all can't see. Join the link on my YouTube. Join the link on my YouTube. Link in the bio. So look, these are all the new necklaces that we just added to the site. All of these are handmade. Every time you support the Crystal Shop, you are also supporting every time I get on live. All right? So, as you can see, every crystal has an intention. And the best way that I can help you pick your crystal is you can tell me your birthday, your sign, or what you're dealing with, and I'll tell you what is the best necklace for you to get. So this one specifically, I recommend for people who are consistently dealing with negative energy attacking them. If you feel like you pick up on other people's energy, this is one of the best type of crystals to get, especially when you see that they're black. Also, the hematite is good if you're constantly around technology. All right, so this is black tourmaline. Black tourmaline absorbs the negative energy and it turns it into something positive. It's like a alchemy type of stone. Another one, this is another one, transmute evil. If you recognize, most of the black crystals are the crystals that are good for repelling away negative entities, spirits, or energy. Another one this one is really one of my favorites. This one right here, the enlightened one. This has tourmaline quartz on it, moonstone, golden healer, and druzy quartz. So everybody right now, comment your birthday and I will tell you what is the best necklace to get for you. But you have to be fast because these necklaces sell out very quickly and they are one of one. Oh shit. October 3rd, motherfucker said 3003. October 3rd, 2003. Okay. You got a little seductive energy to you. I would say sunstone. This necklace right here. Hold on. You could do this bangle, but October 3rd, 2003. If you're born in 2003, I recommend crystals that look like this. This one right here, Superstar or the Fame one. Okay? May 14, 1999. May 14th, 1999. I would recommend the same crystal, but what else I would recommend for you is, what else would I recommend for you? I would recommend for you, hold on. We got to go through all of them. We got to go through all of them. Don't worry. How do you go about a mom who always complains about the way you dress and you see nothing wrong with? That's teaching you in life how to not care about what people think, but it's just coming through your mom. All right. So May 14th, 1999, I recommend this one, the Love Attractor. The Love Attractor. I recommend this one, the Love Attractor. All right. October 20th, 1992. Don't do Tiger's Eye, but I do like that birthday. You can be very emotional, so I'll recommend this one, Speak Your Truth. Speak Your Truth. Speak Your Truth. July 25th, 1992, I would recommend this one, The Confident Star. August 31st. August 31st. Let me tell you what I recommend for you. August 31st, I recommend this one, Protect Your Spirit. Protect Your Spirit. 2002, I recommend Tiger's Eye. I recommend Tiger's Eye. I recommend Tiger's Eye. Whoever's born 2002, Tiger's Eye. These necklaces would do best for you. Hurry up. Oh, shit. They selling out, y'all. Y'all better hurry up now. You better hurry up now. Let me see what else. November 13, 2008. That's the Scorpio. So I would say black and white agate. Let me tell you which one. These for the Scorpio. This one for the Scorpio for sure. This one for the Scorpio. 11/14/08. I told you this for the Scorpio. 12/27. 12/27. I would say labradorite. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get everybody, y'all. I'm trying to get everybody, y'all. Labradorite. So what I would say is this necklace right here. This one, or I just put a new necklace up. Basically, the necklaces with labradorite on it. Okay? That's what I would recommend. That's what I would recommend. So let me show you what else I would say. Hold on. December 20th. I got you. So I said the one with labradorite for the 12/27. Oh, maybe I didn't post it. But labradorite. February 18th. 2/18. I would say the lapis lazuli one, because you're an Aquarius. And then I would also say, not that one, this one, empathic protection for February 18th. Let me tell you why. You always in your head. You get in your head so easily, and you need something that's going to protect you from overthinking or allowing other people's energy into your head. August 7th, carnelian, for sure. You freaking Leo. This look like your energy too. August 7th, Leo. This one, the confident star. The confident star. The confident star for my Leo. For sure. Don't forget, y'all, if you're looking to sign up for the magnetism class, make sure y'all DM me your birthday. October 14th, 93. October 14th, 93. I would recommend one of the sunstone ones, so like the superstar. But then I would also recommend something with blue agate. One of these necklaces with the blue agate. Or I would I would get lapis lazuli. I'm over here slurring my words and stuff. I'm trying to hurry up because everybody trying to get their crystals right now. Lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. All right. Make sure you use the coupon code DRAGON in all caps. Use the coupon code DRAGON in all caps to get 10% off. January 7th. Oh, you love to be by yourself. I would recommend this one. Protect your spirit. Protect your spirit. And then I would also recommend, what else for sevens? Labradorite. 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 March 4th, 1999, Tiger's Eye. The Tiger's Eye necklaces is what I would recommend. This one, honestly, this one, I really love this one. This one is so nice. This one is so nice. Earth and Spirit and the Hunter looks super cool, right? September 29th, you're very emotional. So what I would recommend for that, emotional healing. See that? For those who are emotional. For those who are emotional. It's going to help bring more harmony. So whoever was born on the 29th, whoever's born on the 11th, whoever's born on the 20th, I recommend this one. 4985, you're a bit hard-headed, but I would recommend Labradorite because you're very in your head a lot. And then I would also recommend Herkimer Diamond. I would also recommend Herkimer Diamond. Okay. March 7, 1974, you like to be in your own energy. So I would say Moonstone. 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 And then I would say this one for the 7th. For the people born on the 7th, this enlightened one is perfect for y'all. All right. I love you guys. Y'all, this is a little too many questions, too many people. So if you have any questions about what necklaces to get, go to the crystal shop and hit that little chat box and say, hey, Ori, what crystal should I get? And I'll send it directly to you. See that little chat box right there? All you got to do is do this. What crystal should I get? That's all you got to do, okay? Or you can DM me, okay? Listen, these crystals are selling out as we speak. So y'all go ahead, DM me if you're going to join the magnetism class or the mystery school. I love you guys.